Did you know that 20% of people own 80% of everything? Not roughly, almost exactly 80-20. And the man who proved it found the same pattern in the strangest place, his garden. 20% of his pea pods contained 80% of the peas. Vilfredo Pareto was born in Paris in 1848, the son of an exiled Italian marquis. He grew up in Italy, studied engineering in Turin, and spent 20 years building railways and erecting ironworks. But Italian politics appalled him. The corruption, the protectionist tariffs enriching the connected few, the gulf between democratic rhetoric and oligarchic reality. At 45, he abandoned engineering entirely and turned to economics. He had been reading Leon Walras, the mathematical economist at Lausanne, and recognized that an engineer's analytical tools could illuminate how wealth actually distributes itself. Walras saw the same potential. When he retired, he handed Pareto his own chair. In 1893, the Italian industrialist became a Swiss professor. What followed was remarkable. Pareto examined Italian land records, tax registers, and wealth statistics going back generations. Everywhere he looked, the same curve appeared. 80% of Italy's land was owned by 20% of the population. He checked England, same pattern. Prussia, same. France, same. Every data set, every country, every era produced the same asymmetry. This was not coincidence. It appeared to be a mathematical law governing the distribution of wealth itself, as reliable as any equation in physics. His most enduring contribution, however, was Pareto optimality, the idea that an economy reaches peak efficiency when no one can be made better off without making someone else worse off. Defined in his 1906 Manual of Political Economy, this concept became the cornerstone of welfare economics and the mathematical foundation for evaluating any policy change. Every serious debate about fairness and efficiency, from healthcare reform to tax policy to international trade agreements, traces its analytical framework back to Pareto's definition. In later years, Pareto withdrew to a villa in Celigny, Switzerland, surrounded by dozens of Angora cats. He turned to sociology and developed his theory of circulating elites, the bleak observation that power always concentrates at the top, and the ruling class simply rotates. This attracted admirers he would not have chosen. Mussolini seized on his word to justify authoritarian rule. By then, Pareto was too old and too ill to resist. He died in August 1923, just as fascism took power. But his ideas outlived every dictator. The 80-20 rule now appears across virtually every field, from business revenue to software bugs. The ratio he found in 19th century tax ledgers has become one of the most cited principles in modern science.